Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Nancy and today we're going to talk about one of my old favorites, Estée Lauder. Only Estée Lauder has a new foundation out. It's called Futurist Hydra Rescue and it has an SPF of 45 in it. It's not a heavy makeup, it's a moisturizing makeup. And so I'm hoping it'll really do well for aging skin. So we're going to give that a try. I already have my skincare on, my moisturizer, and today I'm going to use Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in the blurring primer. Just apply a little of that. So I've used Estee Lauder for many years in the double wear formula, and you can still wear that with mature skin if you prepare your skin properly, but it really isn't the best choice. So I stopped using it because it just found it was too hard to make it look natural and not too heavy for my skin as I aged. So I'm going to put a little of this foundation on my hand, and I'm using ColourPop sponge to apply my makeup. And ColourPop is, needless to say, a lot less expensive than Beauty Blender. But they have pretty quality products. I'll be doing a video on ColourPop, mostly on their lipstick, blush, and eyeshadows. They have so many eyeshadows that you just about can't keep up with all the new releases. But most of their eyeshadow palettes are quite affordable, but yet they blend well and they're nice. Now this makeup, I need another pump. That wasn't quite enough for me. I'm used to full coverage because most of my life I've had oily skin, so it's hard for me to get used to these type of foundations, but I really do like this one. Seems to be going on really nice and have pretty good coverage for a light makeup. And it's nice to have the SPF 45 in your foundation because it's hard to find a sunscreen that blends well with your foundation. Now this particular one doesn't say on the bottle what if it's mineral or chemical SPF, so I'm not sure right off the bat. Okay, let's go in with some Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. And the makeup was in the shade 1N2 Ecru. And I'm going to use the shade 1N Extra Light in the concealer. I need a little extra here today where I have a little bit of a breakout. Now I like to apply concealer with with my fingertips. It seems to blend well that way. The warmth from your fingertips seems to help blend it out. There. And that's a pretty good concealer. Okay, I'm not perfectly happy with my blemish. I think it still kind of shows, so I'm going to put just a little bit of Shape Tape from Tarte on there. It's a fairly heavy coverage concealer. On that. Okay. Now for powder, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder in a compact. I've got, it's called Set Blur Finish Perfecting Press Powder, and this is translucent. And I'm using a powder puff to set all this well with, because I found that powder puffs just tend to work to smooth your skin so well. And if you've heard of Tati's new Blendiful, it's kind of that concept. It makes everything smoother. Okay. So far so good. I like the foundation, the way it looks a lot. It's very natural. So let's go in then with a little contour and highlighter. I've got here the Charlotte Tilbury highlight and contour in the same compact, which I carry with me a lot in my purse. Very handy. And this is a kind of a light contour, so it's easy to use. I'm not a big contour person. If I'm in a hurry, I'll just use a natural color blush and skip the contour. But I don't want anything heavy that makes my face look dirty, because that can happen with contour. So I'm putting it all over my forehead just to kind of soften my forehead on the edges. Because I have such a high forehead, I like to have it there in particular. And then I also like to have it along the jowls, along the jawline here. Soften that. Pull it down into the neckline. And there. And then for the highlight, I'm just going to just put a little on my top of my cheekbones here. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's a very mild highlighter. I don't like glittery, flashy highlighter. I want it to look a little more natural. Okay, so I've got that. And then I have some Estee Lauder blush here. It's Pure Color Envy, and it's in the color Lover's Blush, which is a very nice natural kind of, I don't know, brownie pink rose kind of color. And I'm using Sephora brushes for all this so far. I like Sephora brushes. I love this blush. It's a very nice color. Now, if you're wondering, my skin is kind of a light neutral. If that helps any in determining what you might want to use in the way of colors, but my skin's just kind of in the middle, neutral, not too cool, not too warm. So I always use neutral colors. Now, for the eyes, I'm going to prime those with my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. Don't need much, but it's a light color that kind of blurs out all the redness and veins on my eyelids. And this will keep my eyeshadow intact all day. Okay, so that's all blended. Now today we're going to use a Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palette, and I really love these little palettes. The colors in them are just wonderful, and this one's called Glambition. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to take the very lightest color in the palette and just cover my whole eyelid with that. This will kind of set the primer and give me a good palette to work on. Okay, still using Sephora brushes. All right, I'm going to go into the next color, which is this little kind of light beigey color. And I'm using that in the crease for transition shade. I want to go pretty high up with it. Okay. Then I'm going to deepen up a little bit with this next brown, right in the middle. And for that, I'm going to use kind of a pencil brush. I'm going to keep it more on the outer corner, but not totally on the outer corner. Okay. To blend it in a little bit. I have a lot more room on one eye than the other because one eyebrow has stronger muscles, so it's higher than the other one. So that makes my eye makeup look a little different on each eye, but I'm sure that happens to a lot of people as they get older. All right, using that same brush, I'm going to go into the darkest brown, which is right here. And just deepen that up a little more right in the corner. Okay. Then I'm going to take I think I'll use my fingers. I'm going to use this kind of gold shade right here. Now this is not a glitter, but it is has a sheen to it. I'm going to put that right in the middle there towards the inner corner. Now I've mentioned before, and I'll mention again, a lot of people say don't use this on your eyelids because it shows every wrinkle. And it kind of does, but it just brightens your eyes so much. Okay. So then I'm going to just take, this is a Real Techniques brush, I'm going to take this and just kind of blend everything a little bit here. Make sure I don't have any harsh edges. Okay. All right, that's it for that. Now I'm going to go off camera and do a little eyeliner, mascara, and eyebrows, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got Anastasia Beverly Hills on my eyebrows, this little powder duo. And today I use Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions is what it's called. It's really very good. I don't know if you can see. Try to get closer. It did a really nice job on eyelashes that I don't have very good eyelashes. And I put a little more brown right underneath my eyes of the eyeshadow. And today I'm using Estee Lauder lipstick, and it is Pure Color Envy in the color Discreet 160. So there you have it. And hope you like the look. I highly recommend this foundation. It's really good for aging skin, I believe. So that's it for today. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you want to get notified when I have a new video, please click on the bell. And have a great day. Bye.